Today's tutorial deals with list preference. Now earlier we had seen how we can use an edit preference, or we can use a checkbox preference to get preferences from the user and save them in a preferences file. Now today we'll take a list preference which can have more than one value that can be chosen by the user. Now for that I'll create a folder first here named XML, and then within this folder I'll create a XML file, name this as listpref, and since this is a preference, I'll select preference from the resource type and let the top element be the preference screen. So this is where it all starts. The preference screen is the top level tag. I'll add a list preference to this, and this is I add a list preference. Now suppose what we are trying to get from the user is the city which is chooses for any search operation, so that whatever results are returned, they are returned relative to the chosen city. So what I'll do is I'll create some values. I'll create a new array called cities, and I'll add a string array called city names, and within that I'll add a name of some cities, say New York, say London, say Washington, and say New Delhi. So I have entered 4 names of 4 different cities. So these I have entered in the city names array. Now why we need these values? These are the values that will be shown in the list as the different choices to be selected by the user, and similarly we'll have another array which will represent the values of these names. So as we have in case of a select, we have a value and we have a name that shows up. So these are the names that show up, and value is the actual value that will be returned when any item is selected. So I'll add another array to this, a new element at the top, string array. Okay, so this is city values, and I'll add values. So what I'll do is I'll simply add 1 2 3 4 as the values, so that we can use that index to get the value from this array. So I'll add an item, say 1, I'll add another item, I'll say 2, I'll add another item, I'll say 3, I'll add another item, and I'll say 4. So corresponding to all the 4 cities, we have 4 values set up. We have a city values array and we have a city names array. So we'll come back to our list preference. So this is our list preference setup, and I'll give a key to it, Android key. Now this is the ID, main identification for the list preference. I'll say city pref. City pref. Then I'll have a title. I'll say select your city, and then I'll have a summary which shows below the title. So this is the summary. Now I'll need to give the entries. Now these entries, these are the city names. So I'll put down as an array, and then we have city names, and then I have Android entry values. So again I have an array for this, and that array is city values, and I can make a choice of a default value in case we need that. So this is the default value. I can enter that as 1. So this finishes our list preference. We have set up the key, the title, the summary, the values of the entries, the values of the entry values, and the default value. So now we'll create a preference activity that will show this list preference. So I'll go to source, and new class, and the package is com.example.pref, and I'll name this as list pref show. So we have this activity. I can extend this as preference activity. This is the base class for all activities, as we have already gone through. So I'll just create the onCreate method, and we'll add preferences from resource, and the resource is r.xml.listpref. So as it is not identifying this, so I'll just clean this project. So we got this. So I have added the preferences from the source, and in case I want to set up the preference file name to be different than the package name, as already it creates by default, it creates by the name of com.example.pref_preferences. But in case I need to give it a new name, I can give as preference manager pm is equal to get preference manager, and I can say set shared preferences name. So here I can say citypref. I can name the file as a citypref. So this completes my preference activity. Now we can create an activity where we can have a simple button. We can click on that button and show this activity. So I'll create another class and a layout. I'll say pref show, and I'll have a text field, and I'll have a button. Now this text field will show the preferences that is selected by the user, and this is the button that will take us to the, that is load the preferences. So in the button I'll just simply say show choice of cities, and I can have Android on click show pref. So I'll create another class. I can say list pref demo. So list pref demo extends activity, and I can import this, add the method on create, I can set the content view to pref show, r dot layout log pref show. So it is not showing because this is the only layout in this, and so far it has not been recognized. So now it is. So we have set the content view to be to this XML file, which shows the text field and a button. And now we have public void, and I have kept the name of the method as showPref. ShowPref with a view. Now what I can do is I can create an intent here, and the name of the class to show is listPref show dot class. So I'll start an activity for result. Start activity for result. We have intent as I, and I'll simply name as this as 0. So I've created an intent that will show up the list preference and will start up an activity for result, so that we can come back to this activity and show the result of that activity, the result of the choice. So I'll take up the edit text where we can show up the result. Find view by id rd dot edit text. So we have edit text lined up, we have the button click lined up. Now we have to use the on activity result method. On activity result. So on activity result will simply access the shared preferences object. Get shared preferences. The name we have set as citypref. So I'll say citypref, and mode we can say as mode underscore private. So we have set the mode, we got the shared preference object, and now I can get the value of the list preference that I have set as citypref. So I'll say sp dot get string citypref, and by default we'll take as 1. We already declared in the XML also the default value as 1. So I'll get the selected value. Now this will return me 1, 2, 3 or 4. So this is the index of the choice, but we need to show the user the value of the city that has been chosen. So I'll even take up the array, city array, from resources file, get resources dot get string array r dot array dot city names. So now the selected value should first be converted to an int ss is equal to integer dot parseInt scl. Now this is the position of the index that has been selected by the user, and we'll put down in the text field that you have selected option SS, which is plus city array SS minus 1. Since the index we have started from 1, 1, 2, 3 and 4, whereas the array index would be 0, 1, 2, 3. So I'll just less 1 the value that we have got. So I set the message in the edit text. So we've done everything. We've created a list preference. We have created a preference activity for the list preference. We have a main activity which shows edit text and a button, and we have the main activity that controls the entire show. So I'll just enter all these activities in the manifest file. So our main activity is listPref demo. So I'll just enter here, name is listPref demo, and I need to enter another activity. So I'll just copy this. So this I'll name as listPref show. So both activities are now lined up. and now I can just unlock my emulator and run this program. It is launching the preference. So the starting screen, it has a text field, it has a button. So I'll just click this button to show the preference screen. Now this is the preference screen. It says select your city. This is the title, this is the summary, and here we have all the choices. Suppose I select Washington, and as soon as I remove this preference screen, you have selected option 3, which is Washington city. So this is how a list preference works. Now we have named the preference file to be citypref. So I'll just open the DDMS, go to File Explorer, Data, again Data folder, then to my project file com.example.pref, and we have a shared prefs folder in which I have this XML file, which is citypref.xml. So whatever name we have given, it has created XML file for this. I can export this file, pull this from the device, save it in any folder, save, and then we can view this file. So this is where it says it has returned 3. So the value that is returned by the name of the list pref is the value from the entry values. So this is why we took this array and used this index value to get the actual value of the city. Now another thing is, in case we don't want to fix up the entry values in the XML file, suppose I'll just remove this. And we can dynamically allot these values from the Java file. So I'll just save this and I'll go to my list pref show. So what I'll do is, similar to as we find a view by ID, I can find a preference. Name is citypref. I can find this preference by name, convert this into a list preference, so I have used the method find preference to locate my list preference object, and now I can set up dot set entries so I'll set this as r dot array dot city names. I'll set up entry values r dot array dot city values. So instead of binding the values in the XML file, we can bind the values within the Java file. So this will give us the same output as we had earlier. So just run the program again. I'll just make a small change so that we get something different from there. I'll just, in case of New Delhi, I'll change this to Mumbai. So we'll again run this program. So let us see. So I'll make a choice. Say Mumbai. We go back, and we have working as before. So this is a demo of how we can use a list preference.